Ever wondered how Sheffield United ended up in this precarious position in the Premier League, teetering on the brink of relegation? Let's rewind back to the start of the season, when Sheffield United was brimming with promise. With a squad full of potential and a management team that seemed ready to take on the world, the Blades seemed poised for a successful season. But, alas, the winds of fortune didn't blow in their favor. Their early fixtures proved to be a stern test, with Sheffield United showing signs of struggle. The team's defensive frailties were exposed time and again, as they conceded goals at an alarming rate. Each game seemed to chip away at the team's confidence, and the Blades found themselves sliding down the Premier League table. Key players, who were supposed to be the backbone of the team, failed to step up when it mattered the most. The defense was porous, and the attack toothless. The team lacked the grit and determination that are so essential to surviving the brutal world of Premier League football. The management, too, made some questionable decisions, substitutions that didn't make sense, tactics that didn't work, and a seeming inability to motivate the players have all contributed to Sheffield United's plight. And then came the record, a record no team wants to have. Sheffield United conceded 88 goals this season, 50 of them at home. That's a Premier League record, a record that speaks volumes about the team's defensive vulnerabilities, a record that is a glaring testament to the team's struggles. But that's not all. The situation could get even worse for Sheffield United. Now, let's turn our attention to Everton and their impact on Sheffield's fate. Everton, the Toffees as they are fondly called, are playing a significant role in this Premier League drama. Not only are they holding the keys to their own fortunes, but they are also inadvertently holding the fate of Sheffield United in their hands. Picture this scenario. Everton, fresh off their first win of the season, are set to play against Nottingham Forest. If they manage to secure a victory against Forest, they could potentially push Sheffield United deeper into the relegation abyss. But that's not all. The Merseyside derby, a fixture that's always been a fiery contest, could be the final nail in the coffin for Sheffield. If Everton were to win this high-stakes match, it could seal Sheffield's fate, relegating them to a lower division. It's not just the victory that's important here, but the potential boost to Everton's goal difference could be a decisive factor as well. And then, there's the looming match between Sheffield United and Manchester United at Old Trafford. A loss for Sheffield in this game could be the conclusive blow, especially if the other results don't go in their favor. So, you see, it's a complex web of outcomes and possibilities. Sheffield United are not just fighting their own battles, but they're also dependent on the outcomes of matches they have no control over. It's a harsh reminder of the unpredictability of football, and the Premier League in particular. So, as we watch these matches play out, we must remember that it's not just about the 90 minutes on the pitch. It's about the ripple effect of these results, the domino effect that could lead one team to glory and another to despair. So, it's not just Sheffield's performance that decides their fate, but also the outcomes of other matches. Relegation. It's a word that strikes fear into the hearts of football fans. But what does it really mean for Sheffield United? Well, imagine going from the high-octane thrill of the Premier League to the less glamorous world of the Championship. It's like trading in a Rolls-Royce for a sturdy hatchback. Sure, it's still football, but it's a different universe altogether. First off, there's the financial blow. Premier League status comes with a hefty financial reward. Television rights, sponsorship deals, and matchday revenue all take a significant hit when a team drops down a division. For Sheffield United, this could mean the difference between being able to attract top talent and struggling to keep the existing squad intact. And speaking of the squad, relegation often leads to a mass exodus of players. High-profile footballers want to play at the top level, and when a team is relegated, these players often look for greener pastures. Sheffield United may have to brace themselves for bids on their star players, and the rebuilding process could be a long and arduous one. Then there's the issue of visibility. The Premier League is a global brand, watched by millions of fans around the world. The Championship, while still a highly competitive league, simply doesn't have the same reach. This lower visibility can affect everything from merchandising sales to the ability to attract future investment. But it's not all doom and gloom. Relegation can also be a chance to regroup, to rebuild, and to come back stronger. Yes, the short-term impacts can be severe, but with the right management and a bit of luck, clubs can bounce back, often stronger than before. Relegation isn't just about losing a place in the Premier League. It can change the entire trajectory of a football club. But remember, it's not always a one-way ticket. With the right moves on and off the pitch, Sheffield United could well find their way back to the top flight. And wouldn't that be a story to tell? So, what's next for Sheffield United? Can they bounce back from this setback? It's the question on everyone's lips. The road to recovery post-relegation is a harsh and unforgiving one. However, history has shown us time and again, it is not impossible. Let's delve into what Sheffield United might need to do to regain their footing. First off, new signings. Fresh blood could be the spark that reignites Sheffield's fire. It's not just about bringing in big names, but finding the right fit for the team, individuals who can bolster the weak areas and complement the existing talents. Next, management changes. A new perspective at the helm can sometimes be the shake-up a team needs. This isn't about pointing fingers or laying blame. It's about recognizing when a change in leadership could bring about a new dynamic, a fresh approach that might just be the key to unlocking Sheffield's potential. Then there's the crucial task of rebuilding. This isn't just about the team, but the entire club ethos. From the training ground to the boardroom, everyone needs to be pulling in the same direction. It's about fostering a culture of resilience, a belief that they can rise again, stronger and more determined. Look at the likes of Burnley or Fulham, who have faced the sting of relegation only to bounce back stronger. Or even Manchester City, who less than 2 decades ago were in the third tier of English football, and now sit atop the Premier League, a testament to the power of strategic planning, investment, and sheer determination. These examples serve as reminders that relegation, while a setback, is not the end. It's an opportunity for reinvention, for reflection, and ultimately, for resurgence. For Sheffield United, the road ahead won't be easy. It will require tough decisions, a clear vision, and an unwavering commitment to the task at hand. But if they can harness these challenges, use them as fuel for their journey back to the top, who knows what they could achieve? Only time will tell if Sheffield United can turn this around and return stronger. So, what have we learned from Sheffield United's situation? First and foremost, we've seen that football is not just about scoring goals, but also about keeping them out. Sheffield United's record-breaking concession of 88 goals, 50 of them at home, is a glaring testament to this. It's a stark reminder that defense is just as crucial as offense in this game. We've also examined the domino effect in play. Sheffield's fate isn't solely in their hands. Everton's performance against Forest and in the Merseyside derby could seal Sheffield's relegation. This underlines the interconnected nature of the league, where every match, every goal can ripple out and affect other teams. We delved into the impact of relegation, which is far from trivial. It's not just about losing a spot in the Premier League, it ripples out to affect the club's finances, player morale, fan support, and even the local economy. Relegation isn't just a blow to the team, but to the entire community that supports it. Looking forward, we discussed potential strategies for Sheffield United. They could learn from their setbacks this season and build a stronger defense. They could scout for new talent, reevaluate their tactics, and focus on bouncing back stronger. The road ahead may be tough, but it's not impossible. However, it's crucial to remember that this is football, a game steeped in unpredictability. Powerhouses stumble, underdogs rise, records are broken, and history is written in the most unexpected ways. In the end, football is a game of highs and lows, triumphs and setbacks. And for Sheffield United, this season is a stark reminder of that reality.